in university, I thought about what are the problems that are most likely to affect the future of the world or future of humanity.
You've heard about billionaires, but have you ever wondered if there was anyone in the world on track to become a trillionaire? So far, there isn't any such individual who has been honored enough to join the $1 trillion club, but various companies. However, it is said that the individuals well on their way to become trillionaires are alive today.
This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years.
Apple was the first U.S. company to wear the crown of $1 trillion back in 2018, and Amazon followed suit later that year. Apple was then joined by rival Microsoft in 2019 when it had its first taste of $1 trillion. However, it wasn't until 2020 that Google's parent company, Alphabet, entered the $1 trillion club. These companies have had their membership to this club frozen and reactivated at various different times of life ever since they first entered. But as of now, all of these companies are active members of the club. All of this commotion did lead to the Chinese oil and gas giant PetroChina under threat as the only crown bearer. However, compared to tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon, the value of PetroChina is significantly less. So, although there have been companies that have already surpassed the $1 trillion mark, there is no individual who has been able to hold the title. That is, until now. Founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, and CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, are both increasing their net worth rapidly and are expected to soon hit the $1 trillion mark.
Explain Jeff Bezos.
Good one.
Jeff Bezos was here last night, and I asked him,
Elon Musk's net worth. The title of the world's richest person is currently held by Jeff Bezos. However, as Musk's net worth increases to more than $10 billion only on Thursday, he is expected to take over Bezos as the world's richest man. This increased Musk's total worth to $176.3 billion, while Bezos sits at a $186.3 billion mark. However, looking at the rate at which Tesla is growing, it's estimated that Musk will surpass Bezos. Bitcoin has risen 380% in the last 12 months, while Tesla rose 750%.
Cybertruck, is that around here?
That's somewhere around here. Bring on the Cybertruck. Cue music.
Musk has had a great year in 2020. Since last March, Musk added nearly $150 billion to his net worth. Holding a 20% stake in Tesla, Musk has $42 billion of unrealized paper gains on vested stock options that he received in 2012 and 2018. According to Bloomberg, this was the largest paid deal ever struck between a CEO and a corporate board. Elon Musk's net worth journey set him on a path where he defeated many of the icons of American business as he kept climbing the ladder of success. He has zipped past Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Bernard Arnault in recent months, and is now all set to even pass Jeff Bezos in the coming years. In a year where unemployment hit highs globally and many economies came crashing down, billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates increased their combined net worth by $229 billion.
You want to do those steps with, passion and ferocity.
Jeff Bezos' net worth. According to an analysis from a software review site called Comparison, if Bezos' company, Amazon, keeps growing at the rate it is growing, he could very well be the first trillionaire by 2026 at the age of 62. That is, if Musk doesn't beat him to the title first. Bezos' wealth has been increasing at an average yearly rate of 34% over the past 5 years. This is despite the fact that he turned over Amazon shares that were worth an estimated $38 billion to his ex-wife, Mackenzie Bezos, as part of their recent divorce settlement. When Comparison looked at 25 of the richest people in the world, there were only 11 that had a realistic shot at becoming trillionaires during their lifetimes. Bezos could likely get there first if Musk doesn't beat him. After that, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg could be the youngest one to get to that position by the time he's 51 in 2036, considering his current growth rate pace.
It didn't go through, so that's a plus side.
Let's try that.
Okay. Try that one, really? Okay. Sure.
Tesla and Amazon. However, Bezos, who held the topmost position in Bloomberg's Billionaires Index, a dynamic ranking of the world's 500 wealthiest people, has now been replaced by Elon Musk after holding the title since October of 2017. Currently, the Tesla founder's fortune is estimated to be about $195 billion, while Bezos is currently worth $185 billion. In only the last year, Tesla's share price surged an eye-popping 473%. As a result, Musk's fortune witnessed massive growth as well. In November 2020, he surpassed Microsoft CEO Bill Gates as the world's second richest person, trailing behind only Bezos. What's even more interesting is the fact that Musk and Bezos are direct competitors in the space exploration sector. Musk, who founded SpaceX, holds quite a lot of market share, whereas the rest is held by Blue Origin founder Bezos.
When you look on the inside of the car, you see like how many little complicated little pieces there are.
It is likely that Tesla Incorporated will continue to add more impressive growth to its portfolio, which will in return lead to a staggering growth in Musk's fortune. With the many projects and plans Musk is planning in the next few years, he is expected to yield huge amounts of success that will accelerate his journey to being a trillionaire. Musk has currently manufactured over 500,000 units only last year. This is just a fraction of the output of automotive giants such as Ford Motor and General Motors. Tesla is also likely to launch in India as well in the first quarter of 2021. The company's entry to the country was confirmed by Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari at a media interaction in December. According to him, the American auto major known as Tesla will have its distribution facility for its cars in India from 2021. And if there's considerable demand, then Tesla would even look into setting up manufacturing in the country as well. As per reports, the first Tesla car that will be available in India will be the Model 3. It has an estimated price tag of 55 to 60 lakh. This piece of news about the India launch was confirmed by Tesla himself in a Twitter chat last year.
Is why it is always day one.
It is important to note that Bezos no longer holds 100% of Amazon's share like a sole trader would. Instead, he owns about 11% of his company's shares, a stark difference to Musk's 20% of shares of Tesla. Regardless, most of Bezos' wealth comes from these shares that are estimated to be worth $50 million. Just like Musk and any other good businessman, Bezos shares his attention across many streams of income. We all know Amazon and Blue Origin are two, but Whole Foods and Alexa, among other small trails, occupies Bezos' time and attention. As of now, Bezos' net worth is around $192 billion, which is less than 20% of what he needs to become a trillionaire. This year alone, his net worth rose by $76.8 billion because of the pandemic, which saw a significant increase in online shopping as everyone opted to sit at home. This increase is estimated to be more than the GDP of 39 of the poorest countries combined. And remember, that's just his increase for a year, not his entire net worth. However, what is it going to take for Bezos to be a trillionaire soon?
Have to use the resources of space. We must have a future for our grandchildren and their grandchildren. We were given a gift.
According to estimates, Bezos' company, Amazon, would have to be worth around $8 to $11 trillion in order for him to enter the Trillionaire Club. You might think that's not a big deal for Amazon considering how popular it is, but since the company's exponential growth stages are over, it might be harder than it sounds. However, if you look at his other company, Blue Origin, it might have a better chance of taking him to the Trillionaire Club than Amazon does. Blue Origin is committed to bringing cheaper space travel to the masses. Since space travel is predicted to blow up in the next decade, it can lead to an exponential growth in the business and skyrocket, excuse the pun, Bezos' personal net worth. This is while Amazon continues its steady progress.
That's not the real thing. Usually it's about, do you have energy?
However, even after Bezos' success rate, it's likely that Musk might overtake him in the race to being a trillionaire. This is because, unlike Bezos, who is focused more on the business side of things, Musk also feeds on people's emotions with projects related to global warming, protecting the environment, and neurological and incurable disorders that take so many loved ones away from us. All these projects are expected to take over the world in the near future, which is why it seems likely that Musk will end up reaching the trillionaire finish line way before Bezos, even though he's not even worth the same amount yet.
Well, our mission is Earth's most customer-centric company.
But regardless of who gets to the finish line first, all we need to know is that there are people out there worth more than some countries' GDP. So whether it's Elon Musk from his rapidly growing Tesla Incorporated success or Bezos' from Amazon's online shopping addiction, these people are about to become trillionaires, and we're the ones getting them there. And that's a wrap on Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos, the race to $1 trillion. What do you think about the relevant question to the video? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.